gonna be really windy for a couple of days. In fact, it's so windy that we were gonna leave tomorrow, and we're not leaving tomorrow now. Okay, so I just went to the office and extended our stay here. And the really cool thing is that they're letting us extend it at the monthly nightly rate, not the nightly rate. And this is the reason why, of course, we're extending our stay, because of this crazy wind. Anyways, Phil and I are gonna go do some sightseeing today. Yeah, so we're here at the Museum San Pedro Alejandro,
which was built in the 17th century, famous for being the death place of Simon Bolivar. Bolivar was revered as a revolutionary leader and hero in South America, and he helped lead many Spanish colonies, including Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Peru, Panama, and Bolivia, to independence from the Spanish Empire. The Venezuelan currency is called the Bolivar in his honor, and many towns and cities in Venezuela have a Plaza Bolivar.
Haul the dinghy out and clean the bottom. It's gonna be nasty because I've actually never cleaned the bottom. It's a scrape zone. Not a perfect bottom, but it'll have to do. Our friend DJ, I say it's DJ, is leaving in this crazy weather, crazy wind. He's got a delivery to make, so I'm gonna go check out his departure. You're free at the back. I noticed he didn't tell you, so. Bon voyage, fair winds.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. It says 35. And out there I had like 55. I think the highest is 58 I had.
Wow.
That's too much.
That's amazing.
That's too much.
That was gusting, obviously. Well, better safe than sorry.
Yeah, this is why I turned back, you know. I mean, I'm not crazy.
Only a little bit.
55 knots. Oh, yeah.
Going downwind, not as bad, but yeah.
Yeah, but even, you know, going downwind, you have this kind of winds with these guts. I mean, you're playing with the stuff, yeah, inside the boat. You don't want to look at the inside the boat, yeah, the boat.
No.
Okay.
Really?
So whop, suddenly like this, the whole thing inside. I lost some of the fenders also. What do you want me to say?
We're leaving tomorrow. It's really windy as usual. We're getting the jack lines put out right now. Phil just finishing that. We're fenders.
The Belgian crazy guy says bye-bye to you. Fair winds to you. Be safe.
Bye-bye, thank you. It's Sunday night, February 20th, and we are leaving Santa Marta tomorrow. And I just had to say goodbye, and it's really hard to leave, but I gotta go.
Morning.
We are just having breakfast. The guys are down below, and it's still windy, and we're still gonna go today. T-minus 15 minutes. Our happy crew is eating some balanced breakfast, getting ready to thrash about today as we go shred some narnar.
Buenos días, Stardate, está en la estación de control, pasa canal 1-4 por favor.
Sí, control, es Stardate, cambio.
Buenos días, Stardate, está en la estación control.
Buenos días, control. Queríamos nada más notificar que estamos.
It's gonna be release dock lines and push the bow off. But they got to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna release this midship line here. You guys can push the front out, and then I'll just take off my slip line at the very back here before we go. Okay, so 1 second. You guys ready? Thank you. More. We want to be pointing right at the crane. Got it. Okay, we're good. All right, boys. Fenders in. Thank you, bye-bye. Time of departure, 8:41 a.m.
Yeah, that ends it.
I'm holding the line. You got it?
Yeah.
Wow. That is windy. Bye, Santa Marta. Today's a life jacket day. Yeah, so you can put it right just onto the strap. And when we go past Barranquilla, there'll be that river dumping out into the ocean. So during rainy season, apparently there's like logs and a bunch of shit. It's really gross too. It's really brown and wow. Washing machine. It looks like a washing machine. Wow, here we go. That's it. We're into it. River water.
Here we are coming into the current that is flowing out of the Magdalena River as it passes by the city of Barranquilla. The current causes some choppy conditions as the regular wave patterns get distorted, turning the area into a washing machine which tosses us around as we pass through. The brown sediment-filled freshwater from the river is less dense than the salty ocean, and so it tends to stay on the surface until it is mixed sufficiently with the ocean water.
It's a real kind of experience right now. Light brown water. Shallow. We're flying now. I think we've got the river current behind us, the ocean current behind us, and the wind behind us. Muddy waters, semi-muddy. Home sweet home, some random anchorage.
Cheers. Rough day, rough waters.
It was expected to be rough, but that was rough.
Yeah, that was. Here's what the place looks like. Shite everywhere.
And pretty sideways there for a moment. Okay, so we're here at our anchorage in Colombia. It's windy AF. And we're gonna pull up anchor. See a couple fishermen over there. Sun is rising. And we're running out of daylight already because we got a full day's sail. Look at these waves. And we're in a bay. The wind is coming out of the bay. It's really windy here. Really windy. We'll get big soon.
The audio here is pretty bad due to the wind noise, but here I'm showing off my life jacket and safety harness being worn in preparation for the big wind and waves that were expected that day.
Let's sail.
Cartagena.
Sunday, and we're finally arriving in Cartagena. There'll still be a couple more hours till we get into the actual bay and to the marina, but it looks like we'll get in just in time before sundown, which is always good, and that was the plan. It's been a lot to handle. It's been a lot to handle the boat, so I'm exhausted. Last night I was exhausted, but I'm very happy with myself and proud of what I and we have accomplished with this passage. There it is. This is not what you think it is. And we somehow got on this dock. It was a little hectic and crazy, but we did it again. And yeah, I'm really happy to be here. And sailing was fun, but now not sailing is going to be fun.
The comforts of a dock.
Yep, love me some dock.
Handsome Jay.
We're doing crazy, not doing crazy. The dealio is, I just talked to them, signed up all the paperwork, and they're ready to do the haul out today. So they're gonna do the haul out today. I just talked to Maurice, so it's gonna be an eventful day.
Okay.
So here we are doing the haul out today, and we're just getting off the dock. We're up bright and early. Watch we don't scrape.
Okay.
Good job, boys.
It went nice.
That went nicely. Good job. Because of the way this lift is, we need the shrouds and we need the stays taken off. So I've taken off my stays. They're not there anymore. It's hanging down there. I had to take off my topping lift or loosen it and loosen my baby forestay. Okay, everybody off. Ah, yeah, there she goes. Hold up. Can that go open more? Raphael, I'm worried about my rig.
Ah, que marina.
I don't like that at all.
For a second, I thought you were gonna have a stroke.
I might still. Oh my God. Wild.
So if you're sleeping, it's gonna be doing that.
Yeah, well, it does when we go fast.
That's it.
Fishy bee.
I think more weight, more chance for happening.
First time hauling out Stardate. Let's take a look. So they pressure wash the bottom, and you can see where some patchwork has been done before. This is the gel coat or primer. The dark stuff is anti-foul. Rudder was very dirty. Still is. There's a bunch of crap on it still. And the anti-foul is completely worn away here. The rudder is also loose, which the guy demonstrated for me the other day. And I've been feeling that when we're surfing down waves at 13 knots. They quoted me on that, about $700 US to take it out and replace the bearing. I'll probably go for it. Look at all the crap on my prop. Anode is still good, and you can see where the primer is showing. Here, 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 all along here. So there's no anti-foul there. It looks like it needs to be done. Additionally, here at the front there's exposed fiberglass, so we're through the gel coat. So I'm gonna need that recoated with gel coat. Two gel coat chips here from the anchor. There's a little bit of blistering, which I'm not sure if I should do anything about that or not. And then there's the keel where the leading edge is worn and the bottom is worn from running aground a few times, luckily in sand. All in all, it's gonna be like 4 or 5,000 US to get all this stuff done, I think, which sucks, but it's a lot better than if I was in the States or somewhere else. It's probably the best price I'm gonna get. So you gotta pay to play, and I wanna have this maintenance done before I get into the Pacific and go and cross the Pacific. Everything should be in tip-top shape. So I gotta keep that in mind for perspective, just to make sure that I remember that it's worth it to spend this money to have peace of mind and for safety and for speed. Anti-fouling is good for keeping you moving faster, so you'll get to your destination on a 3-week passage, maybe 2 days sooner, which is a big deal. Boat maintenance, they say 10% of your boat's value per year, so that's 15 grand a year for this boat, and that means it's 1,200 a month. So really, the maintenance I'm doing, $5,000 worth, is only about 4 months worth of average maintenance for the boat. Kind of makes sense. So that's the situation. It's really weird here, being in a boatyard. We can't use our refrigeration and we can't use our toilets. And I don't really like being here. I just want to get the work done and get out. Instead, I'm spending it on boat stuff. 10,500,000 Colombian pesos. And that's not the whole job either. 70% of the labor and 100% of the paint cost. They're now moving this boat, which was here, so they can move my boat, so they can get the rudder off. Not enough room to clear it, so they're gonna pick the boat up to drop the rudder. The crane is right here, so I've had to lower the boom as much as I can to raise the boat as much as possible so they can get enough clearance underneath to drop the rudder. There it goes. She down. What a view. There she be. 740. That's the old bushing right there. That's it. Yeah. Cool. What's wrong here? I can't go ahead.
con resina epóxica. Paint, resina epóxica.
Uh-huh. And then you set it in there.
Para que vaya,
Yeah.
vaya cerrando.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Bit of a quiet day, even though it's Monday, because there's some major protests going on in the city. People aren't recommended to go out in it. I still went out in it and I didn't see anything, but it's shut down all the taxis for today and kind of slowed things down, so some people maybe can't make it to work. Kind of a quiet day for a Monday. This place is locked down pretty tight. Yo tengo el taxi. Oh yeah, Uber, yeah, sí.
Hola, pero.
So we're here in some kind of a downtown in Cartagena, and it's actually nice for a change, unlike the boatyard area.
And so here we finally got off the boat to explore Cartagena. It was a beautiful city, but sadly, this is one of the few times I went out to explore in it, as I was in a boat maintenance state of mind and I had a lot of jobs to get done, and I just remained focused on those during most of my time in Cartagena.
Well, actually, I heard that this one here has a live band.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next time as we get deep into the boat job and we get Stardate back in the water and gearing up to set off for Panama and the San Blas Islands.